Thank you for visiting Wealthy Coins again. A startling announcement regarding Shiba Inu coin came from the US government. Today's Shiba news. The previous 2 sessions' wild price activity for Shiba Inu stands in sharp contrast to today's tranquility. Worries about Binance's solvency weighed on the crypto market on Monday, sending Shiba tumbling as low as the 0.000s in dollars. The cryptocurrency's price rose along with the market as a whole after Tuesday's U.S. inflation data came in lower than expected, calming concerns about the Federal Reserve's plans to further tighten financial conditions in the months ahead. Crypto news. This video will discuss the startling remarks made by the U.S. government regarding Shiba Inu coin. The latest breaking news from Shiba magazine. If you want to see more videos like this one where we anticipate the price of Shiba Inus and give our expert opinions, then you should subscribe to our channel, share it, and give it a big thumbs up. We will start the video without further ado. From its low point on Monday to its high point on Tuesday in the 0.000930s in dollars, SHIB has experienced a round trip of around 11%. The technicals for SHIB are not promising though, therefore long-term price forecasts are still gloomy. Shiba Inu might reach the $0.001 mark and drop another digit after the decimal point by the end of 2022. It consumed one additional zero in October 2021. In the time between now and the end of 2022, broader market price movement is likely to set off such a surge. In 2022, SHIB might eat one more zero if the market is positive. This is due to the fact that SHIB's price behavior in October and early November clearly reflects the enormous enthusiasm around the cryptocurrency. Next year, SHIB could witness a gain of a couple thousand% due to FOMO, as many people are expecting it to rally. The market's success in 2022 will have a significant impact on the price of Shiba Inus in 2023. Some of the market's positivity in 2022 could transfer to SHIB in 2023. Shiba Inu may undergo a correctional phase in 2023, nevertheless, if the market fails to impress in 2022. The meteoric rise of the Shiba Inu meme coin and the enormous profits it generated for its holders last year are well known. Launched as a rival to Dogecoin, the original Doge-themed coin, SHIB is an Ethereum-based token. Even if the market was red, the project's strong community ensured its survival. With a market valuation of more than $5 billion, SHIB has a circulation supply of more than $500 trillion. Having said that, Shiba Inus don't have an advantage in the cryptocurrency market. People may not be interested in purchasing and using the SHIB token just because it is compatible with the Ethereum network. Given the lack of genuine competitive advantages in the crypto market and the declining enthusiasm from the crypto community, it is not surprising that the price of SHIB has dropped 90% from its all-time high in October 2021. Buying in with the expectation that the price will go up again is more like gambling than actual investment. While it's tempting for some investors, with today's burn address receiving 589 trillion tokens from Shiba Inu, the price of SHIB would be 0.1 parts. The burning of 661,000 SHIB tokens, with a market value of around $6,000, occurred in November. It's insignificant. On the basis of token burning alone, the Shiba Inu would not be worth 0.1 parts for at least 67,000 years, according to Shiba Burn Tracker. The popular burn tracking service ShibBurn announced on Twitter that SHIB's burn rate had spiked significantly during the past day, increasing by about 700%. At the same time, SHIB, a popular meme coin, is no longer among the top 10 biggest Ethereum wallets. The ShibBurn website reports that the burn rate for Shiba Inus has increased by an astounding 706% in the last day. Following the transfer of 16,037,016 SHIB to Inferno wallets, this occurred. An address that ended in FFDEAA performed the largest burn transaction, which included 8,495,098 Shiba Inu. This week, we will burn around 100 million meme coins for every data shared. The Shiba Inu K9 cryptocurrency has vanished from the top 10 assets owned by the 100 biggest whales on Ethereum, according to Willstats Tracker, which compiles data pertaining to wallets on numerous prominent blockchains, including Ethereum, Bitcoin, and a number of others. During the last day, whales have increased their largest holdings to include Mana, Steedif, and Ant, the second occurrence of this kind this month. They now have 35.59% Mana and 34.21% Steedif in their combined portfolio. Regardless, Shiba's user base keeps growing by the hundreds. The total number of SHIB holders increased by almost 1,000 in the last 24 hours, going from 1,265,003 to 1,066,039 at this moment. Today reported earlier this week that the number of SHIB holders also experienced large increases in a single day. According to statistics provided by CoinMarketCap, the price of SHIB has fallen to $0.008616 USD, representing a loss of 3.37% in the last 24 hours. The Shiba Inu price may be about to undergo a precipitous decline. It appears that the bulls are about to crash. The market's inevitable sweep to lows is drawing near if current trends continue. The infamous meme coin Shiba Inu is continuing to consolidate as its price stays within a 10% range every week. As the 21-day simple moving average crossed over the 8-day exponential moving average on December 13th, a bearish cross was observed on the daily chart, with SHIB remaining submerged. In the time following the signal, smaller timeframes have rejected the bulls at the dollar barrier of $4.0009. Because of the dramatic selling that typically follows the crossing of the slower and faster moving averages, bearish crossings are commonly known as death crosses amongst traders. The current market value of a Shiba Inu is $4.000885 USD. If the market is indeed bearish, there's no need to retest the intersecting indicators again. A bear rally aiming for the November swing bottom of $4.000817, a 7% decline, could be triggered if the price pierces the December 13 low of $4.000861. New annual lows in SHIB are expected to be printed in the coming weeks if bulls stay parked near the November bottom. If you want to think about going for higher goals, you need to make a bullish effort at the $0,932 swing high from December 13. The November 10th swing high of $0,01755 is within reach if the bulls are able to turn the obstacle into support. The bullish scenario would see a 19% increase in the price of Shiba Inus. There has been renewed interest in Shiba Inu, the second largest meme coin in the world. On Wednesday, December 14th, trading activity increased by 28%, and the SHIB price increased by 7%. Developer Shytoshi Kusama of Shiba Inu made the change after a Twitter profile update. "I was given to by my real love on the first day," Kusama wrote in his Twitter bio. It is essentially a verse from the Christmas carol The 12 Days of Christmas. After some initial decipherment, the Shiba community has concluded that this Christmas, Shiba Inu will receive a significant update. To ensure that the current Shiba Inu blockchain infrastructure is utilized correctly, Shiba Inu provides a platform for consumers and developers to do just that. Essentially, it's a Shiba Inu Layer 2 blockchain platform, incorporating decentralized exchanges, DEX, blockchain games, the metaverse, and other potential future developments into the Shiba Inu ecosystem is what Shiba Inu is all about. Kusama fans were quick to notice the subtle indication that a big surprise could be on the horizon. A lot of people are wondering what the Shiba Inu developers have in store for a better Christmas present. But Kusama has decided to keep mum about it all. At this point, these are merely assumptions about the future of Shiba Inu. Whale accumulation is another factor that has contributed to the current surge in the price of SHIB. The Shiba Inu whale amassed an incredible 1.92 trillion SHIB, or almost $17.7 million, according to recent data from Etherscan. Despite a significant decline during the crypto winter of 2022, market participants are still developing products and services centered around the SHIB coin. Thanks to a partnership between Binance Pay and EasyPay, a Barani payment service, SDC customers can now pay their phone bills with Shiba Inu. However, there's an event happening in conjunction with the 2022 FIFA World Cup, and Uquid, a Web3 e-commerce platform, has just announced that 15 million Shiba Inu coins would be given away. In addition to the World Cup 2022 hashtag, participants were asked to use their preferred World Cup semi-finalist team in the comment box. The day came to an end with that. To view our most recent videos, please subscribe, share, and give us a big thumbs up.